You're watching 48 Fastcast.
Good afternoon, I'm Nolan Crane with 48 Fastcast, our digital version of our top headlines in a short, fast newscast. We begin in Decatur, where members of law enforcement say a man smuggled goods from Venezuela and also laundered money. They say Thomas Fortenberry and another unnamed suspect sold chemicals and industrial equipment to companies in Venezuela, a country that the U.S. has many sanctions on. According to the Department of Justice, the two men then used foreign bank accounts to move money from these cells in and out of the United States. Prosecutors believe they did this to hide the sanctioned materials from authorities. Now federal agents are charging Fortenberry with money laundering and illegally smuggling goods, and if convicted, Fortenberry will spend decades behind bars. Staying in Decatur, where the police department is set to swear in its deputy chief, a new role created by the new police chief, Tory Mack. Eric Stisser will officially be sworn in starting in the next hour. Stisser and Chief Mack worked together at the Birmingham Police Department and met while serving in the military over 30 years ago. Stisser will help oversee the day-to-day operations of the department, while Mack will work on building relationships with local leaders and members of the community. Crossing state lines, the U.S. Supreme Court voted to uphold Tennessee's ban on gender-affirming medical care. The court voted 6-3 to back the law which prevents hormone therapy and puberty blockers for minors in the state. In addition, the ban will penalize doctors who provide teenagers with these medications and treatments. Alabama has a similar ban in effect.
A few thunderstorms out there today, overnight, tonight, early tomorrow morning. That's when we'll see a round of some stronger thunderstorms. But right now we're just expecting some wind gusts, maybe 25, 35 miles an hour, some heavy rain, just right around that morning commute. Right now we have some thunderstorms over DeKalb and Jackson County. Nothing severe here. This is just your typical run-of-the-mill summertime thunderstorm over here. Lots of lightning, some gusty winds up to about 30 miles an hour. That should probably do it for the day there. Again, most of us will be waiting until the overnight hours, very early after 3 o'clock in the morning for that next round. 90 in the Shoals, as promised. It's hot. Temperatures in the upper 80s in areas that have not had rain. Here's your 3-day forecast. We'll see that morning round of storms and then perhaps a very late night shower of thunderstorm chance Thursday night. The afternoon should be dry. First day of summer will be hot. A few isolated storms. The first weekend of summer, even hotter. We'll time it out for you and what to expect tomorrow morning coming up.
UAH is announcing a program to help bring post-grad students to the Rocket City. Find out if you qualify after this short break. Leaders at the University of Alabama Huntsville have announced the creation of the Charger Edge program in hopes of attracting more graduate and master candidates to the school. UAH leaders introduced the program to bring new talent to Huntsville with the hopes that they will stay in the Rocket City after completing their degree. Eligible students can qualify for a 25% discount on their tuition, but there are some requirements to receive the big discount. Graduate or master's students must be in-state or from select counties in Tennessee, and they must maintain a 3.0 GPA. Vice Provost of Enrollment, Dr. Michael Pohl, says the program will benefit both students and the community.
We know there's a lot of people out there that are a little uncertain economically, career-wise, and we want to provide access to more students to get a higher degree. Maybe they're looking at changing careers, maybe they're looking at moving up in their current career, but we believe it's our mission to continue to try to make this as affordable as possible.
He says the university has already seen a noticeable influx of graduate applications since this program launched last week.
Now, your first alert weather with Chief Meteorologist Brad Travis.
It is a hot Wednesday afternoon, steamy too, 90 over in the Shoals, feeling more like 95 or 96. Current check of the radar, we've got some isolated areas trying to fire up here out west where we've been pretty much rain-free today. Elsewhere, Huntsville had a pretty good thunderstorm about an hour ago, and those continue to track off to the east and northeast. Locally, heavy rain and lightning, and pretty much what we expect every time we have general thunderstorms this time of year. There's nothing severe to worry about, and the severe threat tonight and this afternoon is up here to the north into Kentucky, southern Illinois, northwest Tennessee. As this approaches tonight, this will be a weakening line of thunderstorms coming through, some gusty winds. But up ahead of that, around 5 o'clock or so, we're going to have that area of showers and storms in Mississippi, kind of track off to the east-northeast. Some new development could happen just about anywhere. More likely going to be west of I-65 just due to the fact that there's been more rain east so far. Now, as we focus on tonight, the overnight hours, this is about 3 o'clock in the morning. This will be an advancing line, a weakening line of showers and storms, gusty winds out ahead of it, probably 10 minutes prior to the rain arriving. And then the rain kind of settles in here, a little bit of lightning and thunder, but overall a general weakening trend with these storms as they come in. Could have an impact on the morning commute, especially with just some light to moderate rain. That'll eventually settle to the south by about 10 o'clock in the morning. And then we kind of struggle to get anything else going for the rest of the day. The afternoon doesn't look bad, more of a westerly wind here. And then the cold front itself moves in Thursday night, and ahead of that may see an isolated shower or thunderstorm as the front arrives. This is a look at 11 o'clock tomorrow night, and Friday beyond that doesn't look too bad. Again, kind of going back in time here, going forward, showing you another view here, a larger view of those showers and storms moving through, taking you all the way into Friday. We got a few isolated thunderstorms again Friday afternoon, but your Friday evening looks pretty dry. Here's your 10-day forecast. 87 tomorrow, 89 degrees Friday, and then 94. What a jump. 94 Saturday, Sunday, 95. A heat index around 100 degrees coming up at 4. We'll talk more about those storms coming overnight tonight.
We're looking forward to that. Thank you, Brad. And that will do it for your Fast Cast. We'll be back right here online in just a few minutes with Before the 4. And don't forget to join us at 4 o'clock for our newscast on TV, WAFF 48. And breaking news coming up at 5, 6, and 10 p.m. We have you covered. Have a great afternoon.